Hello folks, just a quick message. I did go out a couple of weeks ago and I was helping my friend Rory gather some sheep, and so I had a little bit of time on my hands and thought I'd make a quick video explaining why there's not been any videos for quite some time now. And while I was out doing that, Lindsay was at the airport dropping her mum and sister off, who'd been visiting for a few days. And on my way home, Lindsay phoned me and see how I was getting on and see what time I'd be home. And she'd just got home and she said, when you get back, something has arrived. And she said, it's kind of blown my mind a little bit. And I said, well, what do you mean? You know, is it something we've bought or something we've been given? Or she said, no, it's something we've been given. Okay. Anyway, when I got home, because obviously there was nobody in, there was a card in the postbox, just a handwritten envelope, no address, and there was the most beautiful letter inside the card from a lady called Jean. And the words in the card, the words in the letter were just so encouraging and lovely, and she put a little gift in there as well, which just completely blew us away. And all we know is that her name's Jean and she lives, we think, somewhere around Dundee, and she'd driven all that way across just to come and say thank you to us for the videos. And so we can't even thank her. So here is a little message for Jean, hoping that you're watching this video, to say, please write to us again and leave with your address so that we can correspond. That would be so nice. You know the address, obviously, because you've been here. And we'd just like to be able to write you a letter in thanks for such a lovely thought that you put down in writing. So I hope the message gets through, and in the meantime, I will put up the little video that I filmed whilst I was out on the hill gathering sheep, explaining why there's not been any videos. And I took my GoPro up there to do that, but didn't realise the battery was flat, so I filmed it on my phone, so it's not the best, but it'll give you some idea of why it's been so quiet on our channel. All good reasons, but I'll leave that with you and show you some of the scenery and some of the things I get up to when I'm not working on the barn. So once again, thank you so much, Jean. Do please get in touch again, and we so appreciate your encouraging words, and there will be more videos soon, we promise. I'll leave you with a little view of our lambs this year, or half of them anyway, the rest are at Ock and Drain. Hello folks, just wanting to make a quick video just to explain our absence really it's been a month now since we did our last video, and it's not because we're not working, simply because we're working so much. It's 15th of May today, and at the moment, I mean, it's light until nearly 10 o'clock at night, so I'm working till 9 o'clock most days, putting in 12-13 hours a day and pretty much 7 days a week. And the barn's come on so much, way beyond the latest video. But today, the skylark up there, oh, you can hear it. Wow. I'm going to talk to you, but I'm going to turn you around because it's much better looking at what's in front of me than what's than my face. That's what I'm saying. Can't see the skylark now. Way up there somewhere. I can hear him. Anyway, yeah, so I'm working loads, but today I'm out on the hills and help my pal Rory gather sheep. We're bringing the hogs in from their wintering. Hogs are the female lambs in their first winter, and you don't want them going to the top. They're too young for that. So you get them out of the way, and out of the way for some of Rory's is up here above the hills of Dalmally. That's the village of Dalmally down there. I did bring my GoPro up here, and without realising the battery was dead. So I'm using my phone, which isn't the best, but you get some idea of the kind of terrain that we're surrounded by. Absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I wanted to just say there will be more videos coming. We're so far ahead of what you've seen, and I'd so much like to show you where we're at, but I don't know whether everybody would prefer that or whether they'd just like to see it a bit at a time as I do it. So I'm going to do my best to try and get back on top of things. I'm probably, what am I? I mean, even when I put the last video out, I was probably 3-4 weeks behind, and that's a month ago, so I've got so much video to edit. But suffice to say, I'm actually fitting the kitchen at the moment. And this week the carpets went in upstairs, so you can get some idea of how far on we are. And so I thought I'd just come up here. I've got a bit of time today to, although I've walked up, well, you'll see. Let me show you where I've walked up from. We're taking the sheep way down over that way somewhere. I'm pointing the camera in the wrong direction, hold on. Yeah, we're taking the sheep in way down over that way somewhere. But we drove to that little hut there, and I've come in along a fence line there and right up and over to that ridge and along. My pal Donnie is down there somewhere. He's going to be coming along the middle of that field where those pylons are. Jake will be more along the bottom near the road, pushing things out of the crofts that are along there. And I'll be heading along this ridgeway. What a great picture of your dog, eh? Look at that. Buck, that'll do. That'll do. Come on. That's Ben Cruaken there, and that's Loch Oor. I don't know if you'll see it, but just on this little promontory here is Kilchurn Castle, the old castle of the Campbells. Speaking of Campbells, I got to be one a few weeks ago. I got a part as an extra in the new Highlander movie, and got to rush down hills in a kilt killing McLeods, which was a lot of fun. Wasn't for real, of course. Anyway, so I thought, I mean, the idea was I'd do this from a GoPro, so the footage won't be great, but it's me saying sorry, I've not got any videos out. Thanks for sticking with us, and there'll be more coming soon, hopefully. And let me know whether you'd like to see the barn as it is now, up to date, or would you like to just see it progress as I can put the videos together. What have you, eh? What have you? I'll get some more footage as we go in and the sheep start to bulk up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. More to come.